From a hit that sent a receiver directly to the hospital to a hit that caused a full-on brawl. Here are the 20 biggest hits in NFL history. And to kick things off, we have a hit that makes Patrick Willis look like an ultimate villain. Take a look for yourself.
Second down and 10. Oh, what a hit. Look out. Brad Smith. My goodness.
Dang, that's a lot of brute force directed at Brad Smith. What a vicious hit by an absolutely punishing linebacker. But if you don't think that was impressive, we're only getting started, because at number 19, Blake Countess absolutely levels Marquise Goodwin.
Garoppolo 12 of 19 in this set. Oh my goodness! Goodwin just got unloaded.
Sheesh, that hit was ruthless. Clearly the Rams didn't come into the game planning to show their division rival any mercy. Speaking about showing mercy, that was the last thing Eric Harris planned on doing during a tight game against the Panthers.
Caught him. Robbie over the middle, and it is Robbie Anderson. And oh, what a hit! Oh my goodness!
Now that was a deadly hit. Harris got the best of Anderson there. Hits like that keep grown men like Robbie Anderson up at night. And this next play is also the type of play to give NFL players nightmare.
Separation. Oh, big hit. Sanders gets walloped by McLeod.
I think it's safe to assume that Sanders never saw Rodney McLeod coming. Hopefully, Sanders will think twice next time before making an all-out dive for the ball. While McLeod's hit on Sanders is an understandable football play, the same cannot be said for this next hit.
He's going to have to, not the ball comes out, helmet's off, flags are down.
Who knew Kiko Alonso had something personal against Joe Flacco? It's hard to blame the Ravens for reacting the way they did. Luckily, no cheap shots were exchanged on this next play, but that doesn't make this hit any less punishing.
Gonna let it go. Looking for Julio Jones, and it's intercepted. Oh, what a hit by Jones!
No wonder Julio Jones is a future Hall of Famer. My dude is the ultimate team player, which has turned him into a complete receiver. Props to Jones for finishing the play, and he made sure to do so in style. And if you like that play, then wait until you see the biggest hit in Pro Bowl history. It was terrifying. But first, let's watch a play where Bud Dupree absolutely destroyed the opposing quarterback.
Finds some time, gets away from it. Here comes Harrison chasing. Moore, oh my goodness, Moore is absolutely wild.
Who knew Dupree was so fast? He came in like a missile in order to tackle Matt Moore. That hit had to have hurt. It's not easy to top a hit as powerful as that. Yet, believe it or not, that isn't even the biggest Steelers hit ever. Trust me, this next hit has it beat.
Anybody on top for this class. 3rd and 7, over the middle. Polamalu. Got a hand on it.
Watching this play makes you realize how relentless the 2008 Steelers defense truly was. And unfortunately, Wes Welker had to learn that the hard way. But thankfully, Welker was able to walk this hit off. However, Chris Godwin wasn't so lucky during hit number 12.
3rd and 9. Saints bring pressure again. Brady complete. And a big
Yikes, that was one wicked hit. It's no wonder Godwin tore his ACL from a hit of this caliber. Let's hope Godwin makes a full recovery for the 2022 season, but don't feel too bad for the Buccaneers, as back in 2013, a few of their players were on the other end of a gruesome hit against the Jets.
gets sandwiched and he loses it.
And here I thought one player would have gotten the job done. Turns out, all three of these players wanted credit for that tackle. However, as impressive as that hit was, Geno Atkins managed to one-up these defenders with this next hit. Deshaun Watson straight up got manhandled by Atkins on this play. I guess that's what happens when you don't guard a 6'1", 300-pound defensive lineman. Now I see why Watson refuses to play for the Texans. Similarly, the NFL was asking for trouble when they let Sean Taylor play in the 2006 Pro Bowl because my dude was a human wrecking ball.
On the run, and he's going to come up short.
Sheesh, with this hit, Sean Taylor took the Pro Bowl to a whole different level of effort. If only there was half as much hard hitting in this year's Pro Bowl. Meanwhile, there was no shortage of hard hits during the 2020 NFL season. Just ask Jakeem Grant, who is a victim of hit number 8.
Punting away. Why are we showing this to you? We show it to you because of a big hit there, obviously illegal.
Unsurprisingly, none of Grant's teammates took that hit kindly. But hit number 7 certainly gives the hit on Jakeem Grant a run for its money.
Your helmet on tight enough or you got hit up in the neck, head area, and that forearm is...
Apparently, not even Samuel's helmet could survive this hit. What a cold-blooded play by the Cardinals. And speaking of cold-blooded players, the final 6 hits take cold-blooded to the next level. This includes Danny Trevathan's hit on Davante Adams, which sent Adams straight to the hospital.
Little screen to Adams. Ooh, he got popped in the face. Oh my mouth.
With this hit, Trevathan sent out a very clear message to the rest of the league. Whether he meant it or not, don't mess with me. However, sending a message of this caliber came with a $25,000 price and a 2-game suspension. Meanwhile, like Trevathan, a rookie Keanu Neal sent Willie Snead a similar message in 2017 with this hit.
Nice catch. Snead gathered it in with one hand, and now the ball comes loose on the big hit.
Neal made a statement with that hit. Thankfully, Snead avoided an injury on this hit, whereas Brandon Cooks wasn't so lucky during this next hit.
Stepping up, deep downfield, wide open, Brandon Cooks. And he gets smacked down at the 4.
To make this hit even worse, it happened in a Super Bowl for crying out loud. But believe it or not, the Eagles have a history of making deadly hits on their opponents. In fact, years earlier, Eagles' Asante Samuel made a hit so powerful it resulted in a $40,000 fine.
Lines up as the tailback. Reeves swings it out to Luke. The ball is knocked away and an incomplete pass.
Jeez, my man tried to end Bush's career with that forceful hit. But Samuel's hit is still a notch below this next hit because it resulted in a $50,000 fine.
Third down and 6. Cobb in trouble, gets rid of it. Oh, big hit on Deshaun Jackson.
Not even D-Jax, the speed demon himself, could get out of that hit. But in order to top this list, that hit needed to feel more personal. So it's time to introduce you to the biggest hit in NFL history. What a hit! Cedric Griffin showed no hesitation on this play. It appears someone had enough of Ocho Cinco's smack talk. Thank goodness for helmets, or else that hit would have been an even bigger blow. I'm just surprised Ocho Cinco didn't try to return the favor with a hit of his own after receiving such a vicious blow to his face. And you know what's better than that last hit? You hitting the subscribe button. So do it now.